Well, I wouldn't. Okay, I guess he can most definitely get there. I'm not going to argue that point. But I thought each one of these squares 2.
Yes.
So
And according to
12.
the little...
Right. Okay, so he's still there. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I just wasn't 12 spaces. I just want to make sure,
no,
because otherwise,
12 meters. 12 meters.
Yeah, because I could move 14 spaces. I'd have gotten out and run all over this damn map.
Like you did with the zombies before. All right.
Exactly. That was a very good tactic for me.
Is that one on you?
Oh, is that 8 there?
Yes.
That is going to miss.
Master Kiter.
A miss.
Okay. It is a miss.
My God, it's a miss. Yeah. And now doing the usual pile up on Kaja.
Yay!
You know, if you pile up 4 people on him, they'll get bonuses to hit him.
Nope. Yes, see, but that'd be using meta knowledge, which unfortunately these guys are dumb.
Yeah, I know.
Right. That one is a hitch, right? Grigori? Okay.
What was it? 10? Yes.
Okay.
You need a 9.
14.
Ooh. That tickles slightly.
Okay.
All right, so that'll be actually 6 that gets through. Okay, so I am at 8 total damage.
Okay.
Because I hurt myself for 2 before we started.
Right, Kaja, 16 actually hit you.
Yes, it does.
Any extra successes or no?
Something.
5, yes, 1.
1 extra success. Okay.
Let's see what this is, and then I'll just probably end up fucking rip toasting it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip toast that. Just gonna be like, nah.
Ooh, that's a lot of weapon damage there.
Yeah, let me karma that too. Okay, there we go.
Of course, it's a lot of weapon damage. It's Kaja.
Yeah.
Now let me remember how.
Although that was the 2 hit, not the damage.
Yes, if you could look at Rip Toast. Yeah, Nunu, your roll to hit is kind of off. You're not really an adventurer. You're a town guard.
Oh. At least not until you took an arrow in the knee first. Oh, no, wait, that comes after. Never mind. That's the retirement plan.
No extra success.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back.
Fine.
Bringing it back.
Okay, I'm good. I don't do anything else. I need a success to do that.
Okay, yeah, so it's just you negate the damage. Okay. Grigori.
Still useful, though.
So,
all right. Which one of these gentlemen is the one that's been hurt so far? Or have multiples of them been hurt so far?
Neither, or the one on the left is the one that's been hurt. Also the one that hit
on the left out of my 2?
Yes.
Okay, well, he gets a spirit dart then.
Actually, I was going to say, as you start to prepare yourself, you feel a pull from the item in your chest now. Okay. You give into it.
Oh, it wants to help, does it?
Yes.
Sure, I'll give it 2 points.
All right. What is... Well, you have to give it a wound, actually. You have to take a wound for it.
Oh, mine works different from his then. Okay.
Oh, they all work the same. This was a special thing that each of you gets. So, if you give a wound in, what is... you have something for social, like your scaring people thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I have a talent that I can scare people by glaring at them.
Okay. It draws you to use that one against this guy.
Okay.
Oh.
Sure.
Okay, so you take a wound and roll that, please.
Okay. Let's see. Frightened. Where are you? There you are. How about...
Okay, yeah.
How's 8?
8 works.
Plus, I don't know whatever it's doing to help me. So I presume it's helping in some way as well.
You feel a cold rush through in some way as well. You feel a cold rush through your body, and you just kind of glare and open your mouth, letting out a very ethereal, like, gasp. And to you, it's just you being angry at him. He turns pale, paler than, well, you, and runs screaming from the area. Let's see.
It's a stronger effect than usual.
Yes. You two, the other two, please make a perception check real quick as you hear screaming. Where can this bastard go? Okay. Aja, you notice it. Wylan, you fucking notice it. You notice as you look over, Grigori's face isn't his own anymore. It looks like a very angry ghoul face, with a bit of the fog ghost kind of melded into it. A very creepy looking thing that is just staring down this guy into his soul.
Yay for new tricks.
Looks like Grigori probably should have taken it easy on that trail jerky. Seems to be upsetting him a bit.
Okay.
No, it's upsetting the bandit a bit.
Right.
The bandit should have taken care of that the trail jerky.
Grigori looks real happy about what just happened.
Yep. So you can. I will allow you to do your other thing. This is kind of just a one-time deal of getting multiple. It activated, but you feel kind of out of it as you see the guy fleeing, but you have this other idiot still in front of you.
Okay, he'll get the spirit dart then. All right, let's do spellcasting with stank. So that'll be a 12.
That will hit.
Oh, does it hit with extra?
No.
Is he 7 or less? No? Okay.
He's 8.
Then he can have 7 points of mystic damage.
Okay.
Nice.
You give him a very nice headache. All right.
Stab thy soul, sir.
So, Wyland, it is your turn.
Wyland is going to, he will, as the troll comes lumbering towards him, he's going to drop the bow and he'll start to pull out his newly bonded blade, and he'll kind of do one of those look-ups, at the troll, because he's, definitely, well, I don't know, he probably is taller than Wyland, even still as a troll. And
just a few inches again.
Yeah. So Wyland will kind of look up at the troll and he'll say, good. I was hoping I'd be able to test my new sword on a worthy opponent. Pause for a second, kind of cock his head and say, do you know where I could find one? And I will unleash a taunt upon him.
All right.
With a little karma.
Okay. As you do that, you do feel a pull from yours as well. Do you give in to the wound of it?
And I've got to do. Hello, bug.
Say hi.
Hello. So I will suffer a wound if I do this?
Yes.
But you know what?
It gives you an extra thing. All right.
I'm going to do it.
As you taunt and you feel a bit of life drain from you, as your words come out, you notice him kind of drop his sword and look like he's waiting for you to command him. Tell him something to do.
Ooh.
Now, do you tell him something to do, or you just sit there and wait for him to react?
I'm going to say, I'll be gesturing with my new sword. I will look at him and I'll say, sir, this will simply not do. You need to pick up that sword, and we need to at least make a good show of it. Granted, I know I'm going to beat you, but we should at least, put on a good show for everybody else. So, pick it up. Let's go.
He picks it up and kind of, like, stage actoring holds the sword.
Excellent. I'm going to wonk him with my sword.
Okay.
All right. And technically, I have to use My melee weapon skill is actually is better than my melee weapon's talent, so I have to use this as my talent. But I'm going to stake this as well.
If you recall, there were actually some rules about how you can convert that over. You can turn your skill into a talent with advanced ranks on it.
Oh, well, let's see what we get here.
But we can go over that at the end of the combat, though, so it's not to bog things down.
Total of 8 against his physical defense.
Since he is not really defending, it's time to put on a show as you commanded him, that will hit. That will hit straight right now, no extra success.
Excellent. I'm not going to flame damage this guy, but because that might be a bit much. But
it's kind of a dick move to do to somebody who's not fighting back.
Yeah. Oh, wait, you never said this was a real show. Let's see, my broadsword. Here we go. And there's my broadsword damage, which isn't very much.
Yep.
Mock's broadsword.
Okay.
I miss Mock.
So,
who doesn't, right?
Kaja, it is your turn.
Well, I think it's time to do the thing I do best, which is stabby the hurt guy.
Okay.
And
my favorite impression that he does.
That hits with 1 extra success.
It's 2 more if it's a success.
Yes.
Okay, dokie, perfect.
Okay.
He dead.
Here's the thing, though. Not completely. As you start swinging down, you start feeling your sword kind of calling to you. Do you give in to it?
Nah, not again.
No, this is like a different feel.
Oh, this is a different feel?
Yes.
Wait.
This is technically the gem calling to you.
The gem is calling, which is forged onto your sword.
I already did that.
No,
it's different, man. Wait, it's different.
Is it?
Yes.
Sure, I'll take the wound.
It doesn't feel like you're just willingly giving. It's as if it's asking for extra life to do something.
Sure.
Okay.
It's like, dude, man, check it out. Watch this.
So as you slice into it, you take your wound, you destroy his armor and slice him in twain.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just negating any armor effect he had on you. Had at the time.
Damn.
As if the edge of the blade was sharpened to an unrealistic standard and then went back to normal as you pulled it back.
Good.
You just monobladed this fucker.
Yeah. Yes.
Nicely done.
Guy is dead.
DED.
Okay. Let's see. That's the dwarf is right in front of Grigori. Attack. And he misses. Good to know.
What a putz.
Uh,
He's obviously a little bit shaken by what just happened to his friend.
this guy's just still fleeing. All right.
He's been thrown off his steez while listening to his friends scream next to him and run off.
There is one more human left next to Kaja and misses.
Yeah.
Next, it's the trolls. All right, this one is attacking Kaja. That's a miss. And the one standing next to Wyland is just standing there staring at him blankly, like a little kid at a school play who forgot his lines.
Wyland will just kind of hold his sword out in like this, and he'll say, "Just go ahead, just hit it right here. just tap it right here."
Ding.
Good man. Good name giver.
Somewhere off in the distance of the forest, there's the sound of an audience cheering.
Well, if this was D&D and he had that first or 0 level spell, he could make it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grigori, it's back to you.
All right. Well, I guess we're just going to go ahead and trade shots with this guy so he can have a 27-point spellcasting roll against him.
Holy crap. Okay.
Jeez.
That is...
How hard does his brain explode?
That is 3? No, wait. Your spirit dart takes
What's
away
his
their
defense?
No, your
What's his
spirit
defense?
does it take away the mystic armor or there's mystic defense?
Oh yeah, good point. Let me double check. I forgot about that. This is a very valid question.
Very valid. Very essential.
Yes. It is defenses.
Is defense. Okay.
His defense is 2 points lower than usual. Yes.
Okay, so that is 4 successes over.
Okay, so that's 8 more damage than what I'm about to roll. All right. Well, he can have 13 instead of 5.
Okay.
He's probably still alive, but not happy about it.
Wait. That is above his wound threshold, so.
Oh yes, I forgot about that for a second. It's amazing what you can forget in 4 months.
And he's on his ass.
You did not see that coming.
Okay.
Nice.
So thanks to you, you smacking him in the brain, he is now on his butt.
Boink.
All right, Wyland.
Wyland will say, okay, so excellent show. Why don't you just take a seat right here, and I'm going to go and help my friend Kaja over there. Does that sound good? Good man.
He
Good
makes
man.
it sound so reasonable, doesn't he?
Wyland will come running up here, and I'm going to take a swing on that guy.
Okay.
Let's melee weapons. Go. And that's going to be a big old miss.
Yep. Just by 3.
Yeah, and I forgot to stank it.
All right. Kaja?
Let's show him how it's actually done.
No, it's slicey, not slicey, dicey. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. So you just...
And then on the 4th one, it's julienne fries.
That is a hit with no extra successes.
Okay, that works.
Which I still love. That's the thing that pisses you off, Krendar, about the julienne fries.
It doesn't really. I just like to make a joke about it.
Yep. Okay.
It's fake chef knives that piss me off.
There's a guy on the right you were attacking, right?
There's the guy on the left.
Oh, guy on the left?
Yes.
Okay. You hit him. He is hurt pretty hard. Oh, right. Gotta do his strength check to make sure he's not on his ass. And he's still standing.
Damn.
He will stand his ground.
He refuses.
Right. The dwarf stands up and then attacks Grigori. For 17.
Damn. I got nothing to dispute about that.
1 extra success, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
By 1 point.
Game cage with your wound
No,
pernt.
2 points. That's right.
But I'm assuming that damage does
10
nothing to you,
damage
though.
then. Well, that'll be 10 damage because of his extra success, which
No,
does
that
a little
no,
bit.
no, that is with the extra like. Two
he's
steps
added
higher.
step. Okay.
Yeah.
That is. Let me double check. That is exactly my armor rating, so no, I'm fine.
Okay. To the humans, the guy up here who is fleeing, you just hear him go off into the distance and sounds like he's thrashing across the water.
Perfect.
Oh God. Ah.
The Uman on the right will attack Aja.
Swimming like a panicked idiot in a horror movie.
Ooh, that's a hit with a success.
Sweet. Finally.
You say that.
Finally.
12. Like what, 1 point?
It's 2, thank you very much. And I take that much rip toasting, but I could...
Just
Make sure you rub stank on it if you try.
You know you want to.
Damn. All right, I take...
It's the principle of the thing.
Yeah, it is. Okay, go on.
So in other words, you take twice as much damage now.
I do.
There we go. You're at 6
But
damage.
it really was the principle of the thing, though. So
All right.
Yes, it is.
can't be blamed.
This troll over here is just sitting down, playing
Did the
with
other
the
human
dirt.
swing?
One human's dead. The other human ran off. The guy in front of you is one of the other trolls.
Ah.
Since you got his attention, Kaja, because you decided to stab him in the butt.
Like, this is how you do it. God damn it with these 18s. All right, one success.
This is how we do it.
Nah, that doesn't do shit. Like, really?
All right.
Really?
All right.
It doesn't even hurt.
It's kind of one of
age.
those. What the fuck? What?
You know, Chris,
Really?
you've realized a side effect of what you've decided here today.
What's
Now
that?
that you're going to be in melee more often, you're going to be forced to get better armor now.
I don't know about
I
that.
already gave him my previous armor.
Let's not
Alright.
push it.
All right.
What
here
was
goes.
the armor you gave him again?
It was the one with the spider bits.
Ah,
It was
I
like
do
an
have
8.
that.
It's like an 8 defense, I think.
well,
Grigori,
okay,
it is your turn. So,
I was just thinking. I thought he still had leather.
I do, but it's got some bits on it.
yeah.
Okay.
It's got
Well,
the
that's
bits from the humanoid thing you first killed that you decided to wear. Holy crap.
Look at that again. It looks familiar.
That is 3 successes there. No, wait, that is 4. Never mind that math.
Jeez.
Nice.
So you want to bump
And
your
you can
damage
have-
up another 8 steps?
Well, I've decided to just go with the straight +2 damage rather than the +2 steps.
Okay, so 16 damage.
Mostly
to him?
because it's easier with the buttons. So you take 16 damage, sir. Plus, I like the fact that if you roll the steps, your maximum damage goes higher. But if you just take the straight +2, then your minimum damage goes higher.
All right, he's out of the
I
game.
like that.
So you have dispatched of 2 people, one through fear and one through mind bullets.
That sounds like me. Yeah,
Way to go, Kyle.
doing my job.
Mind bullets.
Yeah.
Wyland.
Wyland is going to. I'm going to taunt this guy, and I'm going to point back to the troll behind me, and I'll say, "That's what happened to the last opponent. He was so cowed by my martial prowess, he just decided to sit down and give up. Clearly, you are much stupider than he is, and you've decided to continue to fight. So I guess I'm probably just going to have to dispatch you, which I'll do my best to do as quickly as possible. But somebody who's clearly an inferior sample of trolls such as yourself, you should easily die very soon. And we're going to stank this baby."
So you're trying to make him angry, is what you're doing.
Whoa.
Yes. Here comes the stank. though, 'cause
That seems to work. Yes.
I did say stank.
Yep,
Let's
you
see.
did.
Gotta spend it. Yeah.
All right, so
1
let's
point.
see.
21
So this will be-
sounds pretty beastly, though.
Yes. So this versus the social defense, for each success, it's a -1 test penalty and -1 to social defense.
Okay, so you have 2 extra successes, so that's -3 overall.
-3 tests. Yeah. So his melee weapons, for example, would be at -3 steps, and this will last for 4 rounds.
Of course. It will.
That's gonna hurt.
Yes, it is. Now I shall whomp him with my sword.
Oh, cattywampus.
And we are going to stank this.
Isn't it nice to actually be able to stank it now as well?
It is. It's very fun. There we go.
Sword.
Oh, that's a big chunk.
16
10.
16 total.
against his physical
Good
defense.
sword.
That is a hit with 1 extra success.
Ooh, so that is going to be. And what is this? That's an addition.
This
It's a
proves that your
success.
taunting was accurate.
You can
know?
either add exactly a +2 per success, so an extra 2 to the thing, or you can raise it 2 steps.
2 steps.
2 steps. All right, let's do 2 steps. Which would be that.
Oh, no whammy. Daddy needs shoes.
It doesn't look like a whammy to me.
12
Or it's not
points
the
of
bad-
damage.
Not a whammy for Chris, but it's a whammy for the troll.
You get right underneath where some of his armor hits, and you get a good carving in. He's still standing, but he is pretty bloody, and he looks really annoyed.
I'll just kind of shrug and say, see, I kind of told you.
Okay, Kaja.
See, that was good, but you gotta do a little better.
Are you attacking the same troll? The troll again?
12, yes.
All right, so that hits. No extra successes.
You did not make a half man this time.
I did. The guy over here is now 2 men.
No, this time, I said.
Oh, yes, this time. Well, the damage hasn't rolled yet.
Ooh, we just rolled off a 12.
All right, so
That's still nothing to sneeze at.
No, not at all.
that is enough to drop him down. He is not dead, but unconscious. But I'm assuming you guys are going to take care of that.
I like how
Actually,
right after that roll, the chat got flooded with Dakota faces.
Nice. All right.
I'll
Team
lean down.
Dakota.
I'll lean down and whisper in his unconscious ear. See, I told you so. What I told you would happen is exactly what happened.
You see the human over here just kind of put his sword down ever gently. I'm just gonna go. Okay. I gotta go find the guy who ran.
Ah,
Gonna go.
Well, but before you leave, you probably your troll friend over here. Hey, Bumpy, you want to come over here?
He stands up slowly and walks towards the area.
I'm sorry, and I didn't actually. We didn't have the time to establish your true name. What is your name, sir? If you'd be so kind.
Greg.
Greg. There we go. See, that's much better than Bumpy, and I'm very sorry for that. Sort of. So your friend here wants to leave, and maybe we should just talk first a little bit about what you guys are doing out here.
So you just ask him like, what are you doing out there?
Yeah. So have you been harassing and attacking poor, wayward villagers or merchants? Is that what you and your companions have been doing?
Not poor merchants, rich ones. Poor ones give little money.
I see. Now, those merchants have worked hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. They worked hard for the money, so you better treat them right. So what I want you to do, and this is what I'm thinking we should do. Now, my friend Kaja here may have a different opinion on the matter entirely, but I'm going to leave that up to him. I want you the both of you, to go back, find the merchants that you robbed, and work for them. Work back to pay back the damage that you caused them and the money that you cost them, and just be nice people. I want you to be a nice person. Can you do that for me?
Give it a shot.
No, don't leave yet, because Kaja may have a different opinion on the matter. So I'm gonna turn and walk away, in case Kaja decides to do something that I just kind of don't agree with. But I'm gonna, so.
Okay.
Yep. So there we go. I'm gonna be like the paladin that's being tricked to leave the area so the thief can kill somebody. But
Oh, look! It's such a nice night out there. I'm gonna. Go.
Yeah. But should Kaja decide to have mercy on your poor misguided souls, that it will be his prerogative.
Kaja's gonna flip it. He's just gonna pull a coin out, flip it in the air, and all right, you're good. Have fun. He finger guns them both again and walks away.
You behave yourselves out there.
Oh no! You just give Grigori the sign again.
He picks up the unconscious one, puts him in the cart, and he just starts pulling the cart towards the river to try and cross it to find the other guy.
Wyland will shout at Greg, what are we going to do when we get back to town? What are we going to do, Greg? Greg, what are we doing? What are we going to do when we get back to town, Greg?
Oh, you're talking to... Okay, so you're talking to Gregorio. I'm like... Okay.
No, I'm saying Greg, not Greg.
Okay.
And not Gregory.
Trying to find
Gregory.
honest work.
There you go. And what about those merchants, Greg? What are you going to do about those merchants?
Leave them alone.
Don't forget to tell him to say that you're sorry.
Got it.
All right, good troll.
I'm convinced that he means it.
And that's a taunt, and it's like, if you don't, that's gonna happen to you too. And let's point at the guy that's been cut in half.
Okay. Well, you guys successfully went through. It is late though, and traveling back would be unwise due to you're not able to find you're not really familiar with the area, and finding your way back would be a pain in the ass.
Well, we have a nice campsite here. I say we make use of it.
Yeah, you just got a couple of corpses that you got to throw in the river.
Sure.
Yeah, just. Sure.
By the way, Chris.
Yes.
What did you say your melee weapon skill was at 3?
My melee weapons skill is at 9, and my talent is at 8.
No, the rank, not the actual stat. The rank.
Oh, sorry. The rank of the skill is dos.
2? Okay. So erase that and change your melee weapons talent to rank 3.
Ooh. All right.
Yay.
Basically, we're just taking the equivalent XP cost and shunting it over to the talent instead. And since talents are cheaper, that gives you the next one up.
Makes sense.
Cool.
So you don't have it as a skill anymore. Now it is all talent, sir.
Okay. So you guys clear out the area. Throw some extra dirt on areas where there may be blood and stuff, trying to make sure it's clean. And you bed down for the night.
Or at least that the mess is covered up.
Yeah. Okay, I got a question. Kaja. One of your most prized possessions, do you remember what it is?
It's the rose.
Yes. When you sleep, do you let that rose be in your bag, or do you sleep with it? I forgot how you said how much you coveted.
It's put in the bag.
It's like his underwear.
Like, carefully. It's like attached to the front of my clothes when I'm walking, and in the bag at night.
Okay.
Well, we don't want to accidentally roll over and crush it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, still, since you have it on you a lot more, you guys start to have some dreams. So, Wyland, we'll start with you. As you're in your dream, you're sitting in the cemetery area of the care, talking to your character's wife's grave, as per usual. Just a recall to the times when you were living back there, and thus just telling her your stories,
Mm-hmm.
And as you're going through and you're just playing your flute, passing time, you start actually hearing responses whenever you tell her something. A thing you normally don't hear in your dreams and your memories. To the point where eventually it's as if she's right next to you as you play, as you go through this.
Do I feel that she's
yes.
There's a presence next to me, or I don't see her yet?
Yeah, you feel her presence much more than you ever felt since she passed. And it's one of those bits of, as you also feel the warmth coming from the area where the crystal should be.
I'm going to sit there, and Wyland will say, I can feel you next to me, but I'm a bit... I don't want to look, because I don't know if I want to see what's there or not. Is it say, can I?
And you just kind of hear a voice of, right now, there's nothing. And the voice sounds very familiar. It sounds like you're talking to you. As you look up to where it comes from, you see essentially a version of you wearing some of your older clothes, not your current outfit. More of what you establish your dream self as. And just looking at you, and it's like, you bring stories to life. That is your calling. That is your power, is it not?
It is, yes. Yeah, the tales live through me, and I live through those tales.
Well, what if we could do more together? What if we could bring life? See, that was just an edge of the power I have to show you. And taps on the chest, and in your dream self, you start getting the crystals appearing. You see, I want what you want. Bring back those you loved, to bring back things you lost. I have the power to do it. Work with me. I'm not asking for you to give your life up. I'm not asking for you to give away. Just when I pull, let me go.
You almost had me there. You almost had me. That's easily, that's a cruel trick that you have played, Lord Zynthian. And this vow that I recently took now only seems more. There will be no. This will not happen. There will be no working with you. There will be no siding with you. You have. I don't know how you got into my mind like that and learned that about me, and learned what she felt like, and learned what her presence was. But I swear you've steeled my spine more than ever against what you can do.
As you're sitting there saying, the other you puts up, I am not this, Lord. That presence on your leg, the tattoo on you that the others two helped administer, it doesn't allow them in here. I'm merely the part of you that was willing to sacrifice enough to become powerful, to defeat these horrors. You see, I am not horror-based. I am part of you. I am entwined with a pattern greater than us. I have powers. And for now, you can use them. But like I said, my goal is our goal. Even if you don't know it, it's deep in there. Just be sure to use me once in a while. And puts his hand on your chest, and
Hey-yo.
a flash of light just kind of inserts itself into the crystal. About the time you wake up, and if you look down, you'll see the tattoo, the vine tattoo, actually curling around, as extended itself around the crystal embedded in you.
Jeez.
About the same time you're seeing the other two wake up, but we'll go through their shit now. So, Grigori.
Indeed.
Your character, in his dream, he's walking through an old battlefield.
By the way, it sounds like things got a little real while I was gone, didn't they?
They got very real. Very, very real.
Up. Fine. There you go.
Yes.
But no, as you start walking, you're walking through an old battlefield. Nothing new to you. Usually you can feel a presence or two, right?
I'm sure.
So,
at least.
Yeah. As you start walking, it's just it kind of feels like an old memory. But as you start taking further and further steps, you feel the cold that you felt earlier in the day spread through you. And you look around and see just the field alive. All the spirits that were lost there, fighting, interacting, replaying the last moments over and over. Stronger than you've ever seen before. Any questions?
Stronger in what way?
As if it looks like they're really there, as instead of being as ethereal as they often look, and how, removed from you they are. It looks as if though you can really interact with the past through them.
Interesting. Or at least they've solidified more in some way, maybe.
As you start looking around and kind of trying to figure out, you see a version of you wearing those robes that were given to you by your old master pop up and just go, Attaining great power. Such a noble cause, isn't it? Trying to learn more.
Does he look like the past version of me that I reincarnated from, who was a different race, or actual literal me?
Literal you.
Okay.
So, actual you dressed up in the outfit that you've never worn. Or you've worn like once, I think. But still.
Yeah, I think I did.
He's sitting there just talking about, we have an eventful little gift, don't we? Speaking to the past. We work together.
Raise an eyebrow.
We work together. We can easily talk to more. We can learn more, become stronger than anyone has ever become. All you have to do is work with me. And about the time he says that in gestures, you just see you feel the cold even harder on your chest from the item.
The eyebrow raises even more in a dubious looking manner, as Grigori is starting to wonder whether or not he's just put a horror into his chest by accidentally.
All right. This just looks at you. I know that face. I am not horror-based. I am merely you. The want of you to be stronger, to be better. That's why you gave up some of your blood to to me, to those pebbles in you. Why
You know what they are normally saying about the people who have conversations with self?
That they're very insane, yes.
And why you speak so funny?
Actually, you hear it in the accent. I just can't do the accent right now.
Oh, he's also not doing the broken English.
Yeah, well, I'm getting back into the DMing role after not doing it for 4 months.
Imagination.
Don't make me have to get up a fucking another.
Come on, I was trying to make it out as like my inner voice actually talks like a normal person.
Potentially.
Actually speaks properly, unlike me.
It may potentially. You may have got that broken English from the ghosts that trained you a lot.
Yeah, basically.
So he's just sitting there, he's looking at you like, all I ask is that occasionally, whenever needed, you let me out. You let me do what I need to do. Other than that, complete control. I make us stronger. We see more. We become better. I'll let you think about that for now. Until then, I'll be right here. Puts his hand over it and just... As you wake up to a very... Like, it's someone just stabbed you with an icicle feeling on your chest.
Yeah, that makes me feel like I don't have a horror in me.
As you wake up, you see it looking a little bit more decayed, a little bit more corpse-like around there.
Oh, good. I feel much more reassured now.
And as you look over, you'll see Wyland also awake with his tattoos extended over it.
I think it's time to have a little conversation with the light bearers.
Indeed.
Kaja.
Mm-hmm.
You are going through a forest. It seems very familiar, actually. It's very calm, though. Instead of feeling a bit of panic like you swear you should be, you feel at one with nature. See animals just frolicking.
Congratulations, you're now a first circle beastmaster.
You can kind of hear...
Druid.
You can see people like moving about. As you step further in, you start getting flashes of what it really is. Thorns everywhere, smell of blood in the air, often just flashing in and out of you.
Jesus.
And you see a version of yourself wearing even heavier armor. Just kind of popping out with the sword on the back. It's like, we did good out there, didn't we?
Like we tend to do.
Exactly. You know, I know us. I'm part of you. I don't think there'd be much of an issue of you giving in to whenever you need to, that little push, right?
Depends on what you are.
I'm you. I'm the part of you that wants to be better, that wants to destroy anything that stands in their way of hate and anger.
Something about the way you just said that. Something about the way you said "I'm you" reminded me of those old banking commercials.
Or that fucking Kermit meme.
Kermit meme? What?
Have you not seen?
You mean that's the none of my business one?
I think we're thinking about different commercials at this point.
Very much so, but still, as you're sitting there, it's like I'm just you, the one that wants to get stronger, the one that helped you defeat a man so thoroughly that you could have used this so many times earlier, right? How many times did you need that extra little push?
Often, but I'm not about to sell myself out to you when I don't even know what you are.
I'm merely you, my boy. I'm merely the you that you don't know you are yet. And he hands you the your sword, at which point you wake up holding on to it. And you've noticed it's starting to look a little bone-like.
Ooh.
Should we just start calling you Marrow?
Marrow.
Anyways, yeah. So you wake up to that items there, and as you look over, you see Grigori and Wyland waking up. Wyland's tattoo, fretting. Grigori with a bit of, ethereal, corpsey lookingness on his chest.
Because we all know what ethereal corpses look like.
You don't look well.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm feeling well either.
I'm not. Well, I'm physically feeling fine, but I'm a bit concerned.
I share that sentiment.
I suppose perhaps we can retroactively say we did recovery tests before sleeping, since we've had 4 months to forget about these things.
Yeah.
And we can erase our wounds when we wake up.
But so yes, you're waking up. You have this. It's still like just a few hours after you went to sleep. The fire's dying down.
I'm gonna go through a couple more pieces of deadfall in the fire. Wyland will he'll relate his dream, and I have this. Well, he'll relate portions of his dream, not necessarily the initial portion of it, but just when I began having the conversation. I felt like I was being deceived by Zynthian again, and I'm not sure that his assurances that this wasn't him have worked on me or not. I'm a bit more skeptical of this.
What are you talking about?
Well, he kept saying that we would be able to accomplish these things together if we worked together. That his goals, this me that I was talking to, were also my goals.
Was in the dream.
No, I felt it was Zynthian when we first began talking. I felt like he was attempting to deceive me, but then as this voice continued and with my appearance kept saying things about how we can work together and we can accomplish these, we can bring life back to the world and rid it of horrors. I wasn't convinced, and he said he wanted me to let him out from time to time to use the powers of this gem. And that makes me think that either we've been or we're too skeptical. Perhaps a bit of both.
I had a similar dream, in fact. I'm feeling very concerned. Something is wrong with Jim.
Mm-hmm.
He's not truly outrageous anymore.
No, she's only slightly outrageous. That's a problem.
I'm trying to make this more serious, but we also 4 months after not making horrible jokes.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel as if when I used its power the first time, I didn't feel as if there was anything sinister afoot, that something was happening. But yet, I don't know. Maybe that could be part of the deception.
Do you think it's problem with manhood to implanting?
Well,
I forgot the guy's name. Lightbearer guy's name.
It's possible, but yet at the same time, what if it's the truth? What if what we were speaking to is no deception whatsoever, and this is just part of the path that we must walk to accomplish what we're here to accomplish. I don't know. We'll have to think on this some more. Maybe there's, if we get to a larger city, there's research you and I can work together on.
It's a good idea.
I'm just expecting Kaja. My sword looks cool.
He's a little very confused about that. And it's like,
welcome to Corneria.
Gonna take this to the one guy. I can't remember his fucking name.
You know, the guy.
Yeah, you know, the guy with his fucking name.
Well,
I think his fucking name was John Holmes or Dick Diggler.
Yes. His name was Dick Rockhard.
His name was Major Woody.
The best thing about this joke is there's actually a guy on Twitch whose real name is actually Dick Hammer.
Nice.
Of course it is.
His name was Phil McCracken.
I actually knew a guy whose
name
his
real legal name.
I knew a guy whose legal name was
Richard
Harold Wang.
Nice.
He really hated me.
I agree, because of course you called him Harry.
Yeah, exactly. I never said his full name. I just always called him Harry.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you wake up. Are you guys able to go back to sleep at all, or do you essentially feel too unnerved?
Nope. I know too much about horrors to be able to rest after that.
Wyland's gonna try.
Okay.
I'm not.
I'm fine.
The first step is denial. But yes.
Not the smart one.
Second
I don't know how
step
to
is
fix
denying
this.
it again more angrily than you did the first time.
I throw the sword at Wyland to go, hey, make sure this isn't going to kill me in my sleep. And then sleep.
Okay.
Fair.
It's up to you to decide what that means and how you can actually do that, but hey.
Okay, so Grigori, you stay awake for the rest.
Image of Wyland struggling with the sword while it drags itself over to Kaja.
No, nothing's really reacting much. You guys notice that the sword is doesn't look like the proper material anymore. Doesn't look like metal. But
that Kaja's sword doesn't look like metal?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Then what does it look like?
It's starting to look like bone.
Like the thing on his chest, then, eh?
No, things on his sword and y'all's chest are the red crystals.
I thought the bone thing was growth around his crystal on his chest or something.
No, he doesn't have.
Like he had the vines and I had the corpsiness.
Oh yeah. That's his change.
Yeah, but you're saying that's happening on the sword itself as well.
Yes,
because it is on the sword.
That's what I said. Yes,
I forgot that. Yeah.
I didn't have him go, sew this into me. I really need more things attached to me.
I mean, I've already got a bag full of stones in my body. What's one more?
One big, ornate, kind of garish one.
I mean, sure, might as well top it off nicely, right?
But you guys notice that. Okay, so Wyland, you go back to sleep. And your sleep is actually very pleasant. It's just filled with the nicer dreams Wyland has oftentimes. The good time.
Scarf girl.
It may include that. It's just whatever Wyland sees as good dreams. Kaja?
I was waiting for Chris to start nodding, but nope.
Let's see. What
I was swaying.
What do I want? Roll a will check real quick. If you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3. All right, you're in this one fully. So as you go to sleep, you essentially dream that you're back in the Blood Forest, in the Bloodwoods. But it's one of those things, as you're just recalling what you walked through, you're kind of getting glimpses of it in its high time when it looked pristine.
It didn't look terrifying.
Yeah. And it's just you can't make sense of what's going on because like you have these, it's just replaying some of your events that happened there. None of the dangerous ones, like you sword practicing with some people, you walking around, and it's just nicer looking.
And look, what's that over there? It's the Elven Queen wandering naked through the woods.
No, that's Grigori's, so we'll leave it at that one.
Well, okay.
But that's pretty much your whole night of just that and confusion.
Yeah, what he said.
Not going to sleep very well and just run.
That's how I feel too, buddy.
All
Right
right.
there with you.
The dawn comes. Grigori kicks you both to wake up. He is extremely tired. You two are kind of bad sleep, but still able to function. And do you guys just head back to the fort, or what do you do?
I'd probably do a little karma ritual first, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, karma ritual
Play a
first,
little-
of course. But then
Yeah, play a little
back
tune.
down. Did they have any kind of library there, or was it too small a place for that?
It's got a small library. That's
Do I
where.
have to do anything to get rid of wounds? I forget.
Yeah.
I've only gotten like
Do you have any damage still?
No.
Then spend a recovery test, and 1 wound is gone.
Okay, then I'm good.
Yeah. Yes, there's a small enough library that is where Wyland went to go find out about romancing the stone. Insert callback joke again.
I'm romancing the stone.
And that is where you spent some time with your books you brought to kind of read through.
Yeah, okay, so why don't Wyland and I go there to research?
Okay.
And then
All right.
Kaja can report the successful mission back in.
All right.
He can go find the NPC who gave us the quest and go right-click on him.
Yes, old man whose name I don't have written down apparently anywhere. No, like I'm not
Old
shitting you.
man of giving XP and money.
I'm looking around at all my notes. And someone's going to tell me, and I'm thankful if you tell me on the comments in the YouTube video. That'd be great. Outside of this, I'm kind of just randomly saying things now. But
That's half of DMing, isn't it?
pretty much.
Yeah.
But yes, so you get back. It's pretty uneventful. It's calming with the water going. Grigori kind of nods off a couple times on top of the mount. And you get back.
Bye.
You finally get back. So you two are going to go to the library, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
After I pick up some really, really black coffee.
There is, I think I said it was a troll inside running the little bit of an inn. So, yeah, you got some troll strength coffee.
Sweet. It's probably in a troll-sized mug, so it's going to last me all afternoon.
They have vente and, anyways. So, yeah. They got you some decent coffee. It tastes like utter burnt crap, but it keeps you up. And
Job done, man.
That's what we need.
Coffee's doing its job.
so you two go to that. Kaja, are you going straight to the guy who asked you to go take care of it? One of the light bearers?
Yeah, I'll go do that. And then I'll go that. I'll go do that first.
Okay, cool.
Just don't say anything about the gems.
Oh,
Let's keep that under our hats for now.
Did you tell him that or no?
I'm hoping I remembered to.
Do a perception check to see if you remember that. I'm gonna give you a 6 that you need to pass because you're really out of it.
Yeah. 6.
Don't
On the
say
nose.
things about the things, dude. essentially what you get at. You can roleplay that up if you want to, but that's how it came out.
Don't be telling that. Don't.
Kaja,
I understood that well enough.
Gonna need a perception check for you to understand it. Oh, you did. You got an idea of what he was saying.
He knows Grigori well enough to know the kinds of things Grigori gets paranoid about.
Yep.
I heard the words "don't" and the thing, and I'm like, "What the?" Oh, that
and the shushing noise.
Just always the shushing noise. That's all Grigori is shushing noise. Just
Hey, I'm not a librarian.
Spend enough time in libraries, you might as well be one.
Well, I mean, sure.
But yes, so you
librarian adjacent.
You go to the old man. He's in there. Oh, you boys made it back. How'd it go?
Pretty well. We took out a few of them and scared the remaining ones straight, and like very straight. They'll be here or at the merchant's place. I forget, but they've been dealt with.
Looks like you didn't get that much sleep.
I don't know.
There's some sort of lightning storm going on in Chris's room.
Sorry, yeah.
It's that storm.
I apologize.
It's just
Just
tired after everything. Been a while since we've been on the road.
Damn it. Dakota's roommate is back.
Uh-huh.
But yes, so as you go through there, let me... Old man. See. He notices about the sword.
Old man vision. I don't have that talent yet. I have old man bad vision.
Yes, but you're going to get lasers shown in your eyes, maybe.
Yep.
Ooh.
Next week is the last week you're going to see these on me.
And we're just going to see you like with the double blindfolds for a bit.
Whoa.
Well, I will have had 6 days to recover by that session, so.
Oh,
okay.
I should be totally fine.
Okay.
In theory.
Sorry, my roommate was mad about pizza.
Okay. But
because he didn't have pizza.
He killed his at work.
Oh.
Well, that's his problem then.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
Kaja, yes,
Yes.
The old man, as you sit there and tell him, and it's just trying to play it off as just a bad night's sleep. He looks at your sword and just kind of, so it called to you, did it?
That's what it sounded like.
That's the new blacksmith back there. He's learning. And he accidentally hit his thumb.
The timing on that was beautiful. I think that's the new blacksmith who just took a wound to the background.
At which point, he
grabbed the orange end of the piece of metal instead of the black end.
We're not recovering from this, and it's very close to the end of it. So we're going to call the session here. It's 2 hours. It's good for the first time back. I want to thank you all who stuck around to watch, any who are watching later on the replay video. I want to thank you three for coming back after 4 months.
Yay.
By
By the way, while we're still somewhat close to having mentioned the topic of the eye thing that's going to be happening, I wanted to actually show you what I was joking about before. Here is my doctor-prescribed bottle of Fuck My Life drops.
Nice.
Nice.
I will have something special set up for next week. So,
Ooh. I'm just going to be here. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I might fix my lighting.
Yeah, I should probably do that too.
I know.
I'm very backlit.
Dark here. What's going
Yeah,
on?
well, it was too bright earlier, and so I thought I might be able to do something better with it, but no, I won't.
You see, it went from like in the Seattle area, it went from 9:30 being light until about 9:30 or so to it's now 7:30 here, and it's dark as crap.
Yeah.
So getting used to that. But yeah. But cool. It's great to be back doing this, and we should be back next week. Same bad time, same bad place.
Yay.
Swear to me.
If we're not doing this, then we're doing Gauntlet maybe, but we'll see. Because I know Chris has been wanting to play that for a bit.
Yeah, why not? It's time for me to suck at another video game. So,
question is, are we going to be starting over since Chris is new, or is Chris going to practice up first?
It's been long enough. I don't remember what the fuck I was doing except hip thrusting at
starting
everybody.
over then. Gotcha.
All I remember is hip thrusting as Thor to everybody.
Yeah, way too much of that.
And expect more. But again,
and maybe slightly more moderation this time.
I plan to be drinking. Midweek drinking.
Oh no.
Perfect. Yeah.
Since Dakota never responded about the drunk gaming and being the sober one.
If you ask that question, you should know I'm going to be there. I have nothing better to do.
All right.
Stop ignoring everybody on Skype all the time, Dakota.
But yes, thank you all for watching at home, and we will see you next week. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, though. So bye-bye.
Bye. Go check on the blacksmith.
Make sure he's okay.
He's just mad about it. He broke the pizza.
Call him to fix it.